I want everyone to know that their life is so, so, so valuable. You are so valuable. God has an immense plan for you, and I want to see you thrive. This is such a big topic. It's a massive topic, actually, and I think that we're just starting to scratch the surface of this topic. I want to stress the fact that it is so important to have a mental health routine to help you get out of these mind locks that you can sometimes get in. Sometimes the enemy will come into your life and your mind and plant thoughts into your head, and it can lead to reckless decisions. When depressing thoughts come into your head, it's really good to have a plan of what you're going to do when it happens. For me, I have cultivated a preventative routine to distract these thoughts from coming into my head. I have struggled with depression for a long time, since I was in high school, but it really heightened once I graduated high school and experienced a death in my family and had a lot of tumultuous things happen in my life. And it wasn't until I was a little older that I started to really realize that I needed to come up with some kind of routine. So here are some things that I do to prevent depressive thoughts. Pray. Yes, prayer is so important. Your spiritual life is important. Knowing that there is someone who loves you, someone bigger than yourself, that you can always run to, that you can always talk to, is important. I actually have the Bible app downloaded on my phone, and I get a reminder that says, okay, it's time to pray now. So I try to use that reminder to just take some time out of my day. It doesn't even have to be 5 minutes, to just thank God for the breath in your lungs, for another day, to pray for a good day, that today is going to be an amazing day, that I'm able to be a light in the world, and that I'm able to be effective in this world. And it's good to start off with a little bit of gratitude, which brings me to my next point. Number 2, journal. I recently started journaling consistently. I bought a new journal in 2020, and I have been trying my best to write in it every day. Sometimes there are days where I don't write in it, but I'm telling you, if you journal every day and you write down just what's going on in your head that day, what are you experiencing, what are you feeling, and as I journal, I also will write down a gratitude list. What am I thankful for? I don't do this every single day, but I do try to do it when I feel inclined to. So if I'm just writing down things and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm really thankful to have a roof over my head today. I'm really thankful that I have people in my life that are loving. I'm really happy that I'm healthy. I thank God for my health all the time. It is the best thing that you could ever have. Really, health is wealth, and I genuinely believe that. So journaling your thoughts, your opinions, your emotions, that's really important, and that is definitely a way to counteract depressive, invasive thoughts. The next thing that I have recently gotten into, which has been extremely helpful, is breathwork. Breathwork is really just a form of meditation. I recommend that you spend time focusing on your breath every single day. There's so many apps that you can download that have different methods of meditation, and I will either use Hoff Method, or I will do Breathwork by my instructor Robert. I'll actually leave his Spotify Breathwork playlist below, but that has been so helpful for me. I feel like a new person every time I do breathwork and I meditate. I feel more in my body. It takes breath to live. So it's an important thing. So I definitely recommend getting a practice that works for you, and that will really help with anxiety and depression. Just taking time to breathe. You gotta breathe. It is very, very, very important. I lost track of what number we're on, maybe 4. But exercise. I know you've probably been told to exercise forever, your whole life. But yes, I'm not a gym rat or anything like that, but I do like to stay active, and I do try to work out at least 3 times a week. When I work out, I'll usually go to the gym and I'll do something simple that works for me. I'll get on the Stairmaster and I'll lift some weights and I'll do some ab work. And then I like to just lay in the sauna and just sweat. And usually that makes me feel so great. Exercise releases endorphins, and endorphins makes you happy. So definitely incorporate an exercise routine into your life. I recommend, if you're not really someone who loves to work out, really just 20 minutes. Start with that. Start with some 20-minute cardio and see how you feel. If you can build that up to a half hour, 45 minutes, great. But if you're at least getting in a good workout routine 3 times a week, that's really going to help you counteract depressive thoughts. It just releases natural endorphins and will make you feel happier. The next thing I recommend that kind of goes along with exercise is stretching. Especially as you get older, you do tend to kind of tense up and get tighter. So if you're able to just get on your floor or your yoga mat and stretch your body out every day. And yes, this is something that I struggle with. I'm not always the first to want to stretch out my body. It can be painful. It can feel kind of silly, but I'm telling you, you'll feel so much better. I truly believe in releasing just bad energy within the body, which is why it's good to be active. It's good to move your body. It's good to take care of your body. The next thing I recommend to counteract depressive thoughts is eating well. Now, this is a balance, right? It's kind of hard to completely get rid of old eating habits. If you like your mac and cheese, you like your pizza. For me, I love pizza. I don't recommend just completely getting rid of that completely out of your diet. Start incorporating things into your diet that are a little more healthy. In the mornings, I'll try to have overnight oats or yogurt or a smoothie, something that's going to make me feel really good to start off my day. Definitely drink tons of water. Water with lemon is really good for you in the morning, just kind of flushes out your system. Definitely find some foods that are going to balance maybe the not so healthy diet that you already have. It's really going to help you. Once I started eating better, I definitely felt a difference in my depression. I wasn't feeling as down. I felt more clear-headed. I felt lighter. I know it can be hard to change up your diet, but you don't have to completely change up your diet. You can start incorporating things into it that will balance it out and make you feel better. Life is no doubt extremely difficult. It's hard, and I understand. I get it. Some days can be extremely hard to get through. Some days it can be really hard just to get out of bed. And it's so important to have things in place to prevent depression. When those thoughts come up, you have a list of things that you can do to make you feel better. And I'm going to list some tools down in the description that are helpful for me, and hopefully they will be helpful to you as well. I wish everyone a beautiful, wonderful, healthy life. You can live your best life. You can live the life that you love, but really it starts with what's going on in your mind. Being able to control and tame what's going on in your mind is so important. And I want to see all of you thrive. I want to see all of you find peace of mind. So if you like this video, if you find it helpful, please like and subscribe. And I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Mwah.